This is the only opportunity that we have. It is for ourselves. This is what the knowledge is for. It's for the anomalies. To be able to see your own authority in a world that's nothing but authorities. To be able to stand alone in your own authority. And to understand that orientation does not operate correctly. And it does not mean that there's going to be support for you or understanding of where you're at. It doesn't mean it's always going to be an easy thing for you to be able to communicate with the other where you are coming from. We know that. I stand in front of a crowd of 100 people. I look out in their eyes. I see maybe half a dozen that are ready. Maybe. People aren't there because it's for them. They're not there because it's the right place for them to be. It's just the way in which homogenized activity operates. When I first began, I was really naive. I assumed that if you were going to come to a lecture on something like this, something like human design, that you were fundamentally looking for something, that you were ready for something, that you were open for a change. And then I would stand up in front of those crowds, and I would look out, and I was always shocked. It got to a point that I just couldn't do it anymore. I stopped doing those kinds of lectures because as a manifester, at some point I started to just get angry. What are these idiots doing here? They shouldn't be here. What are they doing here? This is what you get to see. You get to see that in your life, your process, and those few along the way that you can offer guidance. This is what you get to see. True outer authority, good knowledge, and perhaps its impact upon them. That is a great reward in this life. I am deeply touched by all of those beings that have been moved by this knowledge. It's an awful lot more than I ever thought. Quite frankly, I had no idea. It was always clear to me that to bring awareness into a being's life is an enormous uphill battle. And it's not their fault. It's just the enormous weight of conditioning. It is huge. And so that was Ra Uru Hu, and this is Ian, just sharing a little bit more of one of my most profound and radical mentors that I've ever been exposed to in my entire life. You know, as a 1-3 genetic profile with 9 activations in the very first line, the line of foundations and the line of investigations, I've spent countless hours just listening to people on the internet, particularly listening to those who are more intelligent than I am, because this is how we learn, this is how we grow. You know, as a receptive personality, if I were to surround myself with idiots, I would be the best idiot. And so by listening to people of vast intelligence, there's this potential for me to absorb and to truly understand, overstand, and have an inner standing with what the brilliant minds of today and yesterday have had to say. So if you enjoy this, feel free to like, subscribe, share. It's always welcome. And if you really want to dive deep, I am always available for communication. If you see this early enough in the day, you know, on Sundays we have a live group chat on the Discord server. So if you want to reach out, we can hang out and have a conversation. So I hope you're having a good day, and bye for now.